I just want guys from the jiu Test, test, test. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, OCCW proudly presents the Royal Ramble with Jonathan Mellis and Azrael.
Yes. Stop swiping on your Tinder there, Jonathan Malice. You need to pay attention. This podcast needs to start on time. People are relying on us for their entertainment venues. My eyes are on you, people. I have my focus.
I think it was Grindr. I wasn't Tender.
I don't know what either one of those are. However, I will tell you this. I will tell you this. We want to thank everyone for tuning in tonight. I know tonight's a very special day for some of you, a very important day of remembrance. And I want to tip my hat to those of you who are observing said day and said remembrances. I also want to talk a little bit about our show, Exodus, September 29th at the Della O Training Center. But first, I wanted to put a topic out there for everyone to, for all our fans who are watching and people in the future and to our own staff. Hold on one second. Gentlemen, they can hear you. Sorry. Othello says hi, everybody. In any case,
don't say hi to him. He's mean to me. I don't like it. Hey, you know what? You guys shut your mouth. I'm doing serious business in front of the people. You wait your turn. You wait your turn.
That's
sir.
why it's called Exodus Movement for the People.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, the topic I want to put on the table for today, I want y'all to weigh in, from Brian Chansey to JB Peer to
Fred Gabriel is watching.
And to Fred Gabriel. This is a topic, okay? I'm going to ask you, and I want you guys to send me in what you think. What great matchup has been robbed? Did history rob us of seeing? For instance, would you love to have seen Bruno Sammartino wrestle Stone Cold Steve Austin? What match would you have liked to see from different eras and different wrestlers who didn't wrestle at the same time? For me, I'm going to say I would have loved to see the Road Warriors wrestle the British Bulldogs. That's my dream matchup that never happened. And you know what? It could have happened. They were wrestling around the same time. But so you get the idea, all right? If you want to say Ric Flair versus Luthez or something like that, let me know. Weigh in on that, and it should be an interesting topic. And tell us why.
I would say NWO versus The Shield.
Okay.
That'd be kind of cool.
Okay, the NWO versus The Shield. The Shield is made up of who exactly?
Dean Ambrose, Roman Reigns, and Seth Rollins.
Okay, and the NWO will say what? The Hulk Hogan, Kevin Nash, Scott Hall?
Yeah, those are the three guys that matter. Not Virgil, Brian Morris, and Buff Bagwell. Nobody cared.
And the Wolf
really.
Pack.
That was very confusing.
The 2-pack, and then whatever it was called. All right.
2-pack had sex with China.
That was X-Pac, right?
Yeah.
Tupac was...
Sting versus The Rock. Can I have Sting versus The Rock? Sting versus anybody? Sting should have went to WWF like 15 years before he did.
You know, that's an interesting point because like for a lot of us stalwart NWA fans and later on WCW fans, we were like, yeah, Sting, don't do it. Stay there. Don't be like Ric Flair and
take
Arn
the money,
Anderson.
Sting. Take the money.
Stay there. And then now, in retrospect, you look back and you say, well, you know, it would have been kind of neat to see Sting wrestle. You know, yeah, exactly. Stone Cold.
Everybody,
Steve Austin,
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yeah.
The Attitude Era was Sting, maybe as the Crow, and he's doing stuff and making money. You know.
Well, Brian Chastity says Rick Rude versus Brock Lesnar.
Oh, that would
be cool. Can Rick Rude have his 357 Magnum?
Well,
I'm betting on Rick Rude.
As legitimate of a badass as Brock Lesnar is, from what I understand, and from the people who knew him, I understand Rick Rude was a pretty tough guy too. I know he got suspended when I was very young. The angle was that he was suspended for saying things about the Big Boss Man's mom, but in reality...
I remember that. I was little, and I was like, that bad man made him cry.
Well, the reality was he beat up the Ultimate Warrior backstage.
Yeah, like open hand just started slapping him, apparently.
Made him cry. Yeah.
Ric Flair tells the story pretty colorfully.
Yeah.
Because he saw it.
Another person mentioned, Brian said also, Goldberg versus Stone Cold.
Yeah, you know, that's another one that it wasn't history that robbed us of that. It was more politics and timing. You know, when
it wouldn't have been good though. Goldberg got to smash the other guy, and Steve Austin not about to come out and get smashed.
You know what? On the flip side of that argument, you know what would have been one of probably the worst matchup ever would have been Goldberg and the Ultimate Warrior, because they were basically the same.
Who's gonna squash who?
Right, Both their matches were like, yeah. All right. So So have fun with that. Send in, feel free to send it in a couple. We'll do. How about this? We have a tag team version and a singles version. Maybe even a lucha versus Japanese version or whatever.
Conan versus Owen Hart from 10 Bears. That's kind of an exotic.
Conan versus Owen Hart.
That would have been good. Conan, a good mat wrestler. Does the Tequila Sunrise. Conan could do a lot of stuff.
And Owen Hart was, he was able to do it all. He was able to be a good mat wrestler. He was able to go hold to hold. He was able to do his share of high flying maneuvers.
Do you think Owen Hart should have been world champion? He could have beat Brett.
He did beat Brett.
Didn't
Remember,
get the belt,
was it WrestleMania 10?
Yeah, he beat him. Then didn't get the belt or nothing.
No,
and then Brett won, and they all pick him up. And I'm like, you lost 2 hours ago. Jerk.
The interesting thing about that was that was the same card in which that legendary ladder match between Shawn Michaels and Razor
Ramon.
Yeah, and it almost eclipsed, overshadowed some of the good matches that were there that night.
It's like the turning point of the card, the start of the new age, as it were. The first one without Hulk Hogan. First WrestleMania without Hulk Hogan.
Oh, really? Really? Well, that was probably the best WrestleMania.
I know you hate Hulk Hogan. I love Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan is an American. Hulk Hogan beat Saddam Hussein 1, 2, 3. I saw it. Yeah. I'm pretty sure Hulk got Bin Laden. He was off from wrestling doing stuff.
Okay. Hulk Hogan is one of 2 wrestlers that I wish I had never seen in the ring. The Ultimate Warrior being the other one. And so that said,
you weren't a fan of WrestleMania 6 then.
Oh,
actually, the 2 of them.
You know what? That's funny.
That match was good.
That was like WrestleMania 6 for me was like the Super Bowl a few years back when Seattle was up against New England. Right? You hated both. And you wanted to see them both lose, and you couldn't stand to see one of them happy. So
yeah. Speaking of football, I think Freddie Havoc's kind of pissed off at me right now. But you know what? Hey, I'd rather have a tie all day than being a loser, Raider.
You know what? Hey, as a fellow Raider fan, Freddie Havoc, you know what? Derek Carr is so bad. I want you to find the worst quarterback in the league, and he's better than Derek Carr. The worst starting quarterback in the league is better than Derek Carr. I promise you right now, fellow Raider fans, this is going to be a long season as long as Derek Carr keeps throwing the football to the defensive backs. My God. And then he hands the ball to least mode, and they got, 4 yards, no third or fourth quarter, sorry. I cannot.
Okay, let's get back to wrestling. Let's get back to wrestling.
Gruden, my God, John Gruden, you're more hype than Glacier. You are the Glacier of the NFL, John Gruden. You suck.
Wrestling.
God, did you see that?
That Glacier gimmick had a lot of potential, by the way. They threw a lot of money at that, and I like karate, and I was very excited about that. But then the guy himself, not so good at karate.
Hey, don't give me this wrestling. Football fans are also wrestling fans,
and
it took a lot for a lot of us wrestling fans to not watch Raw and watch Monday Night Football and that pathetic performance by you, Derek Carr. You know what? Your brother David Carr was probably a better quarterback than you.
But don't forget, in 2 years, we're bringing back the XFL, according to Vince McMahon.
And you know what? And let's say this about Khalil Mack, all right? Khalil Mack, right, was not the difference in this game. The defense. I'm sorry, you're right.
I don't know nothing
I
about any of these
I was
people.
just so mad.
Are any of them going to be Intercontinental champion? Just hit him with a chair or a bat or something. I don't know who this Derek Carr is. But I bet he could make Roman Reigns look strong.
He made the Rams secondary look strong. That's for sure.
I think Troy Polamalu should become a wrestler.
Hey, do the Raiders play Cleveland this year? Because I'm going to tell you one thing. If the Raiders play Cleveland, Cleveland is not going to go winless this season.
Helmet, you hear
Someone look that up. Look that up. Oh, by the way, how did the Steelers do against Cleveland?
Hey.
Freddie Gabriel wants to know about Mankind versus Bray Wyatt. Do you think
Mankind versus Bray Wyatt?
Would they have fought at the creepy farmhouse or the boiler room?
You know what? I think they probably would have. You know what? Here's what would have happened. There would have been all this hype. They would have been ready. You know, we'd had 6 weeks of promotion. And guess who would have showed up at that match?
Randy Orton.
Dude, love. And then,
they would have done a dark one. They would. I
don't know. I think it would have been. I think that would have been a neat thing to see. Dude Love come out, or
it would have been cool. Bray Wyatt makes him crazy and makes him Dude Love.
Yeah.
Hey, you're better than this with the stupid piano playing and whatever.
Have a nice day. Well, okay. So Cactus Jack was Have a Nice Day, or was Mankind Have a Nice Day?
Mankind was Have a Nice Day.
And then
Cactus
Bang Bang was
Bang Bang.
Yeah. And then Dude Love was what?
Love Shack, baby. Oh yeah, the dude's gonna have mercy on you.
The dude.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Well, that's
in
like your
Raw's
opinion,
War.
man.
Yeah.
See, I didn't get it at the time. I didn't realize he was a Big Lebowski knockoff. I thought he was just Dude Love. Or was he a Big Lebowski?
So. It was about a B-50. No, Dude Love character was his
Love
original
Shack?
wrestling character when he
Was
was
it
like,
really?
in backyard wrestling.
I did not know that.
That was what he wanted to be, but he didn't feel like he was a good enough wrestler to pull off Dude Love with the heart and the girls, and he was 200 pounds. He saw himself as like a Shawn Michaels.
Oh, well, the Raiders play the Browns on the 30th.
I don't give a
I'm
good
sorry.
goddamn. Who are the Angels playing? By
The
God, how's
Angels,
the
you know what?
pennant race?
Don't get me started on the
Tell
Angels.
me about. I'm
This is
white.
for
I watch
you.
baseball.
Wrestling.
Okay,
How's the Mighty Ducks?
Mister, I'm a Native American. I hate America.
I never said I hate America.
So don't talk to me about wrestling. All right.
Hungry or angry?
A lot of people know that you are the head, the face, the proprietor, the baby daddy of OCCW.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about the history of OCCW. It didn't just start 6 months ago, as far as I'm aware.
The history? Well, no, actually, that's a kind of an odd question. The history of OCCW. Well, here's as best as I can remember. Right. One day, as some of you may know, I own a MMA Jiu-Jitsu dojo.
Yes, at 8381 Catella Avenue.
Unit J. Stanton, California, 90680. That said, one of my students, his dad, one of my teenage students, his dad was a member of the American Legion Post, and they were trying to raise money for the one in Midway City. There was a lot of veterans there that were falling on hard times, and we were trying to do a fundraiser to help boost, everything going on there. I wasn't trying to do anything. I was just trying to get my own business going. Anyway, they come to me and they say, hey, would you be willing to put on an MMA match at the American Legion Post? And we were doing Long Beach Fight Night at the time, for those of you who know what that is. And I was like, well, you know what? All the hoops you have to jump through to put on an MMA match, whether it's amateur or professional, the amount of time and money invested in it, you guys are going to lose money on the first deal. And, when you're doing a fundraiser to help people, it's usually not a good idea for them to lose money.
Then you go out of business.
Yes. So I said, they said, well, would you be interested in doing like a jiu-jitsu grappling tournament? And I'm like, no, absolutely not. I would not be interested in trying to organize something like that, but I think I can help you. A friend of mine had a wrestling ring, and I'd been dabbling in the promotion business years ago, and I was a wrestler for a little while in the late 90s, early 2000s. And I put together a gentleman who I'd been friends with for a long time. We are no longer on speaking terms, but so we put together the first battle royal in Orange County history. So this was at the American Legion Post 555. It was our inaugural call. It was called The Battle Begins. Right, Orange County Championship Wrestling. The battle begins, and I wish I had known you were going to ask me this. I would have brought some of the memorabilia from then. We put a battle royal on, and we had I think 4 additional matches. It was the first time in history that place had been so full of people drinking and having a good time, and it was one of the first wrestling matches in Orange County to draw up 200 people. And it was supposed to be a one-off for me. I was just going to have a fundraiser, raise some money for the vets. And yes, you're welcome. I'm happy to help. But I'm like, hey, we may have something here. Right. So a couple months later, we booked another one. And here we are 5 years later. We still do 555. We do 716. We do Next Level here. We do the dojo in Stanton. So basically, we have, four different venues that we run at. And if you're watching, and if you have a venue that would be available for professional wrestling, I can be reached here or at Della O Jiu-Jitsu, 714-527-1845. So, okay.
So part of the premise is that most of the talent is from the Orange County area.
Well,
different sections of Orange County.
Thank you for asking. Yeah, you know what? If you're around the indie scene, the indie wrestling scene, you'll notice there's a certain aversion to Orange County. If you actually even in the music scene, not so much in the fight scene, but a lot of different scenes and scenesters. Oh, F Orange County, it's all about LA, it's all about San Diego. I'm like, what the hell is that? What kind of friggin' thinking is that? I mean, I have never once in my mind saying, you know what, I'm not going to use you. You're from LA. I don't want to go there because it's San Diego. So the dipshits who go, fuck Orange County, it's like, you know what? You're going nowhere, and you're going to continue to go nowhere, right? It has nothing to do with, if you have a problem with me, and you've dealt with me, well, that's a different story. I can understand that. Some people don't like being treated like men. I understand. So they don't like the way I treat them. But, yeah, Orange County, I wanted to use people from Orange County for a couple of reasons. One, from a business standpoint, right? They have friends and family. Who's going to support an indie wrestler more than their friends and family, right? So if you have an indie wrestler and his friends and family come to see him, now you have people at your show, as opposed to not having people at your show, which seems to be the MO of most indie feds out here.
So it's a true local promotion, using talent, literally homegrown, like the oranges themselves from the trees.
Like
we rise up, and we have been developing more and more, especially in the past couple of years since I've seen the crowd, quadruple as far as I can tell.
Well,
We're
sure.
all over the place now, doing 2 and 3 shows a month.
Sure. The idea behind Orange County Championship Wrestling is to represent Orange County. Give wrestling its Orange County. And I'm not trying to go out here, and I'm not trying to go out there. I want to stay in Orange County. I mean, I've had a couple offers to go pretty far away. I'm like, no, I'm not going to go do that, because you can't really control a promotion if you can't control the town, which isn't to say I control Orange County, but I control some of the factors that would decide whether or not people will come in here. I understand the demographic in Orange County. I've lived in almost every city in Orange County.
Even Garden Grove?
Even Garden Grove.
Was business going down in the 80s? No,
I live
no
there
offense
now.
to Garden Grove or anything.
I live there now.
Lovely town, beautiful, like Hawaiian. I went to Hawaiian Gardens.
That's not Orange County.
It don't look like
Okay,
Hawaii.
well,
No.
I didn't see a single Hawaiian. I didn't see a single garden.
Yeah.
I felt betrayed.
Oh, you have to go into some of the houses and look inside the actual closets to see the gardens in
that
Hawaiian
makes a lot of
Gardens.
sense.
Hawaiian crackheads.
Yeah, but so Orange, we're looking to go into South County, bigger venues like we came here to Garden Grove. Are we in Garden Grove or Westminster here?
We're in Westminster.
This is Garden Grove.
Oh,
Okay,
hello,
so this-
citizens.
This is Garden
So
Grove.
this is Garden Grove. We did our show last month here in Garden Grove. We drew 213, I think
Nice.
was the final tally. 213 paid. And
a lot of people watching that didn't pay.
Yeah,
I mean, we had a
there
were a
car,
ton of
we're
people
hey,
watching that
soccer
didn't pay.
game,
That wall
go
wasn't built.
away.
yeah.
Had some holes there.
And so yeah, wow. I have all kinds of stuff I could have brought. I wish you'd have told me you were going to ask me about
We
this.
can do this again.
Okay.
Next week.
Some of the champions we've had here, Mikey O'Shea was a champion, Rudy was a champion. I can't remember any of the other ones.
Tony
Oh,
Reyes.
Tony Reyes, I'm sorry. Yeah, Tony Reyes was a champ. Othello is our current champ. And yeah, so we've been around for a little bit, and we were having quite a bit of success just drawing from the local scene. Using local wrestlers. I'm sorry, Joe, will you please make your phone go off?
in. You don't fly. Why not Pentagon on the show? Or Jeff Cobb or somebody like that?
Well, okay, it's very simple. And and I'm not going to mention any names specifically because these guys are out there and they're trolling all over the place. But I'm going to give you an example. We'll call him G Guy, all right? And he hits me up one day when, when I first started, I kept sending out, hey, can you come on our show? And some of these guys are so arrogant, they won't even respond, right? They'll say, well, this is how much I make, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, sorry, too rich for my blood. If that's what you're getting from these guys, God help you. You have a right to make as much money as you do. So this one cat, who I hit up a few times about coming on the show, couldn't be bothered to respond to me, hits me up because another show was being canceled that was on the same date as ours. It was being canceled, and he wanted to work that day. So he hits me up and he says, hey, the show I was on is being canceled. I'm going to give you a chance to book me. I'm like, what do you mean you're going to give me a chance to book me? Yeah, for this much money, I'll come and do your show.
It's aggressive salesmanship. It's
Okay.
like me saying, look, I'm very good at this. Give me money.
Yes, that's pretty much what he was saying. And to which my response was, sorry, there's not enough lead time. We've already put out our promotional things like the flyers and the online advertising. There's no way we could maximize your drawing potential. And he's like, but I usually get twice what I'm asking you now. I'm giving you a deal. I'm like, thank you, no. He's like, look, and it was already more than I was paying anybody anyway. Certainly more than he was going to draw, more than he was worth ultimately. And it's like, look, I'm going to put you against this guy. I have to pay you all this money, and then I'm going to pay him this amount? That doesn't make sense. Sorry, no, I'm sure you're worth it, but I'm not going to use you. Right? He's like, I go, maybe if you could bring the price to this so that I could pay you guys both equally. No. I usually charge this much. I'm giving you a deal. I'm like, okay, thank you. Go away.
So
right?
You've been giving the local guys a chance for many years.
Sure.
God bless you.
I'm not done with that story, though.
Okay.
So the next day he starts hitting up some of the other wrestlers on the card. What's up with Dell? Oh, he won't pay me. He goes, well, we have a budget. We draw this many fans. He's in business to make money. He's like, okay, well, I want to come down. Tell him I'm going to come down and watch the show. Me and a couple guys that come down. And Rudy says to me, hey, he's going to come down and watch the show.
Okay,
I go, okay, tickets are $10.
Okay.
And he's like, he wants me to pay him. Like, fool, you wanted me to pay you to work my show, but now you want to come in for free? Do you not understand the simple economics, of which they don't? And I am not a money mark, right?
You are a good businessman.
Well, I am a competent businessman.
But you don't have any pictures with Pentagon.
No, you know what?
So, are you even a wrestling promoter?
I don't have any pictures with Pentagon. Is that
you don't have any framed pictures of you?
Is that a requisite
we
photo?
do have Mariachi Loco, though. He's from Lucha Underground, and he's just as good.
You know what? Mariachi Loco
and he's from Anaheim.
Has become an actual pretty good friend of mine. He teaches at the Della O Training Center Friday evenings around 7:30. Him and Little Cholo. I keep wanting to say Junior Cholo, and then he gets mad when I say that.
Really?
And yeah, and so they've been putting on pretty good classes, and they do great match and great work for us. Yeah, and in fact, Mariachi Loco has just been at. Well, we'll talk about that in a bit.
I believe we have one of those local wrestlers we were discussing. I think Freddie Helmuth is. I smell the gutters of L.A., and that must be.
Is that what it was? I just thought the roof was leaking again.
You should get that looked into too.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, here he is. Hi, Freddie.
Noted
There's a
enemy.
chair right there. Why don't you grab that chair? Don't hit anybody with it. Just bring the chair. Have a seat here. I'm going to break out a special microphone for you. All right? Move over a little bit. No.
Freddie Helmuth, everybody. Freddie Helmuth.
Freddie Helmuth. How you doing, Freddie?
I'm doing tremendous despite
Wait, before we go on, I want to tell you, I want to apologize for you coming in to work out on Sunday and not having anybody to work out with. I will concede the fact that it was Sunday and the first day of football, but I was there, you were there, you even forewent. You had to forego seeing your Steelers tie the Cleveland Clowns. I mean the Cleveland Browns. Yes.
Is this football or soccer? What are you talking about, a tie? How do they play to a goddamn tie? We live in America. I need a winner and a loser.
I
the
Make them keep
NFL.
going.
What do you expect?
Yeah.
Hey, but it ties better than a loss, though, Raider fan.
Not really.
Especially the loss that we had. Oh my God, to the Lambs of all people. Anyway, Freddie Helmuth, switching gears here. I'm not real pleased with your behavior as of late. Although I can't say that I help me out here. Tell me a little bit about what you think Freddie Helmuth and his actions toward Havoc should warrant.
You can't blame me for my actions towards Havoc.
I think it's brought him out of the stupor that he was in. He was half retired, being a referee instead of a wrestler like he should be, and he brought it out of him.
He should stay retired. If anyone saw that match at Next Level, he should stay retired. Do what's right, Havoc. Your ass should stay retired.
Let me just say this. I want to give you credit. Your match with Freddie Havoc was exemplary, as were most of the matches that night. I don't know that I will ever see a more brutal. You see it in wrestling all the time. I've been around wrestling and MMA and all kinds of fighting sports. There was something about the way you guys were hitting. You guys have both hit each other with those kendo sticks that. Man, I don't. It almost makes me want to rethink my policy on such things. You are scheduled to wrestle Freddie Havoc September 29th at Exodus.
Yes, I am, and you gave me this little one-on-one kind of match, and what is that? Havoc, with all due respect.
Thank you.
Havoc, if you're fit enough to wrestle. I know you're supposed to wrestle this weekend for some company in a godforsaken valley. But if you survive that and you're able to keep your breath, fat boy.
Seven.
And that's a fat boy calling you a fat boy.
Oh.
I was able to keep my breath. I was never winded in that match. Watch the video. Tell me when I was winded. Never. Point I'm trying to make here is this, Havoc. If you're able to wrestle on the 29th, you and me, no DQ, that's a little... How about a last man standing at Exodus? If you're able to make it and you're in one piece, you and I, last man standing at Exodus, what do you say,
Look,
Mr.
man,
Malice?
He's watching the show. What do you say?
What do you say? But what I say is that anything that will make this headache of a feud go away is fine with me. If it's last man standing and one of you are gone, I'm going to miss Havoc if it's him. If it's not, good luck to you.
You
So you
fired
got it.
me
Last
before,
man standing match.
and
There
I'm
you
still
go.
here.
There you go.
Thank you.
Democracy in progress. Your match with this man and your
It
match
was
with
very
this man.
good, by the way.
Let's talk a little bit about when you guys were doing the friggin' Jedi versus Sith thing with the damn kendo sticks.
I'm an excellent
I don't
swordsman.
remember
I got
signing
lucky.
that over. I don't remember saying that was okay.
It was
It
no
was-
DQ.
yeah,
I
it
mean,
was-
I can hit
yeah.
him with it, and he can defend himself from me
I
hitting
could have
him
pulled
with
a
it,
fan out of
and
the crowd and
but
beat him
I don't know why we
senseless
didn't
with
just
a
stab
fan.
each other. I mean,
It was fine.
there's an unwritten agreement in wrestling that we don't
Get
just
that.
shiv each other, but other than
It is
that.
OCCW, all right? Orange County Championship Wrestling, not kendo stick competition. Orange County Kendo.
We're above ground. We're not under the ground.
Well, real quick, finally got a response from Havoc. He says, let's do it.
Let's do what?
Okay.
Oh, the last man standing match. Absolutely. All right, Havoc, you got it. In fact, I'm gonna give you equal time, right? Havoc, come on here to the Royal Ramble next Tuesday. Have your say, right? This man won't be here, right? I'm sure there's a reggae concert he needs to attend or something like that.
I think Tribal Seeds is playing somewhere.
What?
Tribal Seeds is playing somewhere.
I don't know what that means. Havoc,
Exactly.
that's a cannabis reference. But so come on and you can talk a little bit about your situation and what you plan to do. I believe in giving equal time on our show, so feel free to come down.
And
By
he
all
al-
means, Havoc. By all means, keep talking, Havoc. You've been wanting me to say something for a long time, and I choose to take the path of let actions speak for themselves. So if you want to keep running your mouth like you kept trying to run your mouth, sorry to piss you off here, Danny, about the Steelers tying on Sunday before your Raiders played, if you want to keep running your mouth like you were on that day, by all means, run it, and I will shut it very gladly.
Well, Havoc is saying, I am not going to make excuses. I was winded. I was out of shape, but you couldn't finish the job. I'm still standing.
So he's pretty much saying I couldn't finish the job because I didn't kill the man.
I don't think he's saying that. What he's saying is you couldn't keep him from coming back for this next match.
So you've been wrestling for a long time, Freddie Helmuth. Where'd you start wrestling? What's the Freddie Helmuth story?
Okay.
You want the training or
Azrael,
you
the
want the
historian
debut?
here today,
What do you
huh?
want?
I'm an old man. I remember this was all Orange Groves.
God, it was Orange.
Ladies
Groves.
and gentlemen,
Was at one
this
point.
evening is this
2006.
return to history.
I want to know about Freddie Helmuth.
2006, I started training under Battleground Pro Wrestling.
Well, it was sooner
Ironically,
than that, wasn't it?
No, it was 2006 in this man's building when he was friends with the Battleground boys.
Yeah, Pete and Foob.
Foob Dog, shout out
I'm
Fooby.
still waiting for the $500 you owe me, Foob. So if you're out there, make sure
That you
send
remember.
the check to here.
That kind of thing you remember.
I remember loaning someone who's
Yeah,
desperate for
remember.
money,
Remember.
giving him money, and then
Fooby.
never seeing it again. Yes,
Fooby,
or
go to the
him.
casino, win some money.
Yeah, you dick. Anyway.
Debuted late 2008 for them.
And by the way, I remember
2009.
you came up with Chris Alexander, right? Chris
Lyons.
Lyons. And Ellen DeGenerate,
Ellen
right?
DeGenerate.
Who's married one half of the Young Bucks,
Now
right?
married to, I believe it's Nick Jackson.
Right. Okay. And then who else was in that? Pete Avalon.
Peter Avalon was training with Charles Mercury.
That's right. And
But he
Charles-
was there at the same time. Kurokage was there with us.
Right.
a former
Chimera?
guy. Chimera, yes. Chimera was there, not training with us, and he'd been training for a while, but I believe White Trash Johnny Webb brought him out
Right, and
with
then-
the Step family.
That's right. That's right. And then what was that one cat's name? Scott Lost. He came through there for a little while.
I think he was there when
Mikey O'Shea,
Mikey
started
O'Shea
there.
started. Remember him walking in all awkward to his first day of training.
Yeah.
Love you, brother.
Now he walks in awkward to everything else.
Well,
Mikey, if you're out there, I know you're working hard. We want to give a shout out to Mikey O'Shea. Give a shout out, Azrael.
Hello, Mikey O'Shea. I miss you. I have high hopes for your match on the 29th. You better win.
Yeah.
29.
Othello, he's going to be champion again. He hasn't been
Holy
champion in like
crap.
many years.
Yes, it's been many years.
Many years.
Many years,
Many
as far as
years.
I know.
Many years. Yeah.
At
Wait.
least 3. He
Who
hasn't
did
been
he
champion
lose?
since I've been here.
Who did he lose the title? We're talking about history. Who did he lose the title to?
I believe Tony Race.
Yeah.
Tony Race.
Tony
Okay.
Race.
Okay.
Not
Yeah,
gonna
Mikey
say-
won the title from. You don't remember?
I don't know.
Do you remember?
He had it when I saw him.
Do you remember?
I wasn't there, but I
So
think
none
I
of
know
you
who it
remember
was.
who Mikey O'Shea won the title from.
Don't tell me it was Roadhouse.
Was it you? Probably you, right?
I was gonna put that question to our
Probably
audience.
beat you.
Yes, it was me.
Oh,
It
I
was?
was gonna
Yeah.
say I was gonna say Fabi,
Oh
but
my God, that must have been glorious, OJ.
oh
What a
God.
feather in your cap.
It
there.
was-
You savage. It's like the first time you beat your dad at basketball, and you're like, "I'm the king of the world.
no.
I'm a grown man."
Anyway, yes.
And then he lost to Tony. Then Tony lost to Angel, and then Angel lost to Rudy, and Rudy lost
Rudy.
to Othello.
Okay, and now Othello's been the champ for almost a year now, huh?
What's the year now?
Okay, that's it. So there we go. There's some history for you. Do you have any bookings this weekend before the 29th? Tell us a little about what's going on with you.
This weekend, actually, this man's going to be there as well.
Yes.
Well, actually, you're in a featured spot this
Yes.
Where?
weekend. See,
I'll be
I'm
fighting
not.
Rudy at Destination 6.
Is that the one out in Barstow?
831 Main Street in Barstow, the Destination 6 Arena.
We're so far off that address. It's 235 East Main.
I'm going to map quest it between now and then.
Map
But
quest.
by God, I'm going to be there.
235
say?
East
I'm
Main
gonna-
Street in Barstow.
I thought it was 831 or something like that.
probably the Del Taco House out there, the original one.
No, that's probably a
God,
strip
no.
club there.
Okay, well, I got
All
stuff.
male.
No way.
strip club.
Destination 6 Barstow. I know you don't have them or us on the show anymore, but Divine Intervention
Never heard of
will
him.
be in the desert. Don't you worry. Isn't that right, Azrael?
We're going to have a family. We're going to finish off Rudy. You know what I mean?
oh, yeah.
You know why you never seen Rudy now more? You're not going to have to worry about it anymore.
We're going to kill Rudy. All right.
Right?
The reservation.
Something to look forward to. Get to kill
And I'm going to
Rudy
be
again.
Super Green's new dad.
Oh,
You know, Super Green's going to be
Oh,
there.
oh, God.
You know what I
gonna
mean?
make
And I'm
Super
gonna take
Green
care
great
of
again?
Rudy. And you know what? I'm gonna take Super Green to Little League games. I'm gonna make sure he has a proper upbringing. If Rudy becomes his dad, he's just gonna leave him for a pack of smokes and never come back. Because that's all Rudy knows how to do as a father.
I think
But
that's
see,
what Super
I'm a
Green
role
needs.
model. I'm a role model for Super Green.
So you'll just drink in front of him.
Probably. Yeah,
Okay.
boy gonna learn today. You know?
Anything
Daddy
else?
a
You-
beer.
okay, besides Destination 6, are you wrestling locally, interlocally, farther away?
Next show after Destination 6 will be for yourself,
All right,
OCCW.
Exodus. Okay, very good, very good. How about you?
29th. I'm on your show. And then
there
after
you
that, I'm
go.
on Destination 6 again.
That's some brilliant booking on whoever's doing that booking.
I am the best businessman that's ever done business.
Yeah.
We are still in business.
You know,
Thank
we're
God.
still in business. You know what? Next week, here's what I'm going to do during the course of the week. I'm going to make a list of all the companies that went out of business from the time
It's
we
a
started
lot,
doing
right?
this.
That's a long
So,
list.
September 29th.
That's
The
a
companies,
long
and then
list.
I'm going to make another list of all the companies that came in and went out since we've been in business, and they were telling we're going to take over. Don't work Della O's show. That's in Orange County. F Orange County. Come work for our show. Oh wait, your ring got stolen. Oh wait, you got shut down. Oh wait, you're not doing business anymore. All right,
well, just real quick.
I'm going to let you be wrong. I'll let you be wrong.
Real quick, we got Jessica Sky checking us out.
Hi, Jessica Skyland. When you coming on the show?
We got Mindy and Hustle My Love. We got even Herman watching the show right
Herman Fetterman, my number one father-in-law fan. How you doing, Herman Fetterman? Miss you. Come to the 29th show. I know you had your family vacation out in Las Vegas, man. I bet you were an animal out there, Herman.
now. No, he's
In
a big
Vegas.
fan of that Pawn Star show, so he went to the actual pawn shop.
Oh, didn't one of them die recently? The old man.
The old man did.
The coolest one of the bunch. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not easy making a profit when you're working with idiots. I love that guy.
And you're right next to them. That's just playing. I'm playing. guys,
No, that's what he
I'm
said.
just
No,
playing.
You're like that
I'm
character
going to
with
take your
resonate.
knee out carrying
I'm playing.
All
Just
right.
joking. Just joking.
All right. So, okay, anyone else? Anyone else come up with matchups? Hey, okay, let me ask
yeah.
you. What are some of the matchups that you think history has stolen from us? Like guys that you would like to, from different eras or different federations or whatever, that you would like to have seen wrestle each other?
It's a different era. So one era from her. You know what? What I would like to have seen, I'm just throwing this out here right now, probably be today's hottest star, Kenny Omega, against Eddie Guerrero.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
2 different eras, both Japanese trained, both worked in Canada. That would have been, I think, just from a psychology standpoint.
Yeah.
Wow, echo.
Yeah, sorry, it's feedback.
I want to throw in my 2 cents. What about our main man here? Othello versus Copacabana.
Who's Copacabana?
Colt Cabana.
Colt
Colt
Cabana?
Cabana?
Colt Cabana, that's what I meant.
Colt
Good
Cabana. Okay,
God.
that's a good one.
Yeah. That'd be a good match.
Othello gonna bounce him like a basketball. Othello knows a thing or two about bouncing basketballs, it seems to be. But he gonna dunk Colt Cabana.
Okay, Yvette Perez says hi. Oh, Rachel Stanley and CJ are saying hi, and I'm saying hi, and much love to all of you. Much love, especially you, Rach.
Well, CJ did say Powers of Pain versus Brothers of Destruction.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one. The Brothers of the Destruction. Yeah.
Distraction,
Yeah, I like that. I like that.
Distraction, sorry.
How about you, Robert? Do you have anyone you would like to have seen wrestle each other that history has doomed us not to see? Robert wants to see Jimmy Snuka against who? Rikishi? Oh yeah, that's a good one, Robert. Why?
That's so racist.
That's not racist. How is that racist? Jimmy Snuka's from Tonga, and Rikishi's from Samoa, right? See that? How's that racist? You're a racist. That's like that's like saying I want to see Tito Santana against Los Boricuas. What?
Mikey O'Shea versus Bam Bam Bigelow.
Oh,
Who wears the flaming leotard better?
You know what? Let me tell you something. That's not
would've been a
actually.
great
You know,
match.
I'm sure you didn't mean that as a joke, but that is a great matchup. I'll tell you why. Both are big. Both are agile for big.
Right.
Both are extremely ugly. But more importantly, they can wrestle. They would have had a great match. Othello and Big Show. That's another good one.
Undertaker
Or Undertaker. Right. I like that one too. You know what I would like to have seen? I would like to have seen the Shiny Boys 3000. You remember the Shiny Boys?
Yes.
You love that idea so much.
Oh man, they were so over. The Shiny Boys 3000 against La Raza. That would have been
15 years later, remember Shiny Boys 3000?
No!
John, we just ran the Honda Civic Center. God damn it. There's 6,000 people. You remember Shiny Boys 3000?
Still gonna want to book Shiny Boy.
Oh,
They were
man.
so over.
You weren't there. You don't know. Tell
I've
him.
seen him once.
I wasn't there either.
Brett, who's like skinny. Is
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm sorry,
being humble?
Mr.
No.
Thick over
Hey,
here.
I weigh 180 pounds.
Yeah. So did Brett.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did. Of
No
course, he was
way.
6'4".
With 40 pounds of weed in his bag. Come on.
Well, the matches I'm waiting for is this September 29th at the Dojo Arena Exodus here in Garden Grove, California, or what they call it, Staten now, or whatever city it's from. It's kind of a mix-up.
Say that again.
Exodus.
Uh-huh.
Those are the matches I'm waiting for.
Not Staten Island.
I
Stanton.
didn't say Staten. I said Staten.
Stanton.
It's just as bad.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Okay.
Very small city. You just one
the
light.
Soul Patrol versus the Hardy
Enunciate.
Boys.
I don't know who the Soul Patrol is.
Soul Patrol. Wow.
Do you know who that is?
Wow.
I know the name. Don't know the guys. I know the name.
We got The Rock versus AJ Styles. And Freddie Flores. Freddie Flores must be on his lunch break from work. Get back to work, Freddie Flores. You know what? When I beat Freddie Flores on the 29th, you're going to come to my warehouse. You're going to unload those boxes for no pay, and you are going to help out, you know?
Damn.
You know how to work.
That'd
Okay.
be what, job 4 out of 5? Would it be?
I think that put him at 4, if I remember correctly. Jeez.
One for
Life's
each.
expensive here in Orange County.
One for each set of kids that he has. Yes. Okay. All right. So moving right along. So I want to tell you thank you and wish you luck on your match, and I hope nobody gets hurt. Right. And I hope I don't have to make another run to the hospital or lose any more rental chairs. So keep that in mind. Don't use any of the rental chairs
Or crashed any cars.
or crash any cars.
Remember when you had to take Luis to the hospital? 'cause
Yes, I
threw him out
remember.
of the ring. That was a hell of it. I do a lot of bad things. That was messed up.
You were the one that threw Luis.
Yeah, he went flying
Jeez.
Out
the
the
thing.
back door.
He never
Completely
came back to wrestling after that. The
No,
poor
I'm
bastard.
pretty sure that was the end of it. I didn't know.
You put the final nail in the coffin.
Literally, because he had staples in
Yeah.
his
Right?
head.
That's what he's talking
Yeah.
about. Go to the hospital with the one guy. I didn't know.
Son of a bitch, you're right.
Yeah.
I'm very strong. This
Any
falls
last
back.
words for Freddie Havoc?
I'm gonna effing kill you on the 29th
Damn.
if you make it.
Wow.
Well, wait.
That-
Hey, I have him booked. I hope. This is some strong
You better
words.
get a hold of him. You know,
Yeah,
he's
he's
costing
your
you money.
friend.
He's begging.
Well-
We fought like 6 times already. He's not my friend. I hope they kill each
Freddie
other.
Flores did say you're all gonna die.
Freddie Flores. Well,
You know what, Freddie Flores? We're gearing up for the match of all time. It's going to be Super Fight 2. You might have beat me at some kids quinceañera back in the day, but this is a round 2. It's a different day. And I'm the real deal, the Ferris wheel in the tilt-a-whirl. The ladies call me White Lightning because I'm strong and I go down smooth. And I'm going to be beating Freddie Flores on the 29th.
you are the Count of Montefisto.
I am the Count of Monte Fisto.
Wow.
See, Freddie Flores knows how to box, but I can box better than him. I can run a warehouse better than him.
Oh,
He
no.
might have 3 kids, but I probably have 17 kids. I just don't know. But you know, I don't got to pay for nothing.
You know what? CJ Infante wanted to clear up the Soul Patrol was Rocky Johnson and Tony Atlas. And she says they were only a tag team for 2 months. But I have to disagree. I remember Rocky Johnson and Tony Atlas beating the Wild Samoans, right? They were champions for about a month before that. They wrestled and had a short reign. They lost to Dick Murdoch and Adrian Adonis. But the Soul Patrol was pretty good. And you wanted to see them wrestle the Hardy Boys. No, not the Hardy Boys. Someone else. They would have been good against the Road Warriors, right? Yes.
Well,
Okay.
the Hardy Boys, you know, the Jeff of all the people that have ever been in WWE, no one gets a reaction for taking his shirt off like Jeff Hardy. You know what I mean? Because he's attainable. The women are like, you know, he's not gonna crush me or anything. You know, that's why. Look at Jeff.
Is he the one that was with Lita and then?
Yeah, that's Jeff.
Okay.
Takes off his shirt, goes woo, and then he kills himself off the ladder.
I got you. Okay. Our next guests, right? You're familiar with both of them. I see. They're going to discuss their. Let's just bring them in.
Othello and Marcus Frey.
The OCCW champ, the big fellow,
Othello.
Othello, and his trusty sidekick, his man Friday. Any other superlatives you want to attach to them before they get in here and get all upset?
For real, you gonna call me a sidekick, John?
No, I meant
that
that.
what we doing?
I meant that in a good way. I didn't mean it in a Robin Tonto type thing. I meant like a.
We're here. You can't make this out here.
All right, sit down.
Casper, y'all the sidekicks.
That's it.
I ain't no sidekick. All right,
Talk to Ernie
sidekicks
over there.
doesn't.
To me, you
Bert,
are.
talk to Ernie over there.
Okay.
Bird.
Hey.
It's very
Yeah, okay,
sensitive
I'm
times,
right.
John. He's his life companion. They are life partners. They're partners
okay.
for life. You can't just be using the wrong terms for people anymore.
Tell that moron over there to put a shirt on.
Seriously.
What?
That's a shirt
I
on.
don't have a dragon tiger tattoo. God, I wish I did in retrospect.
All right.
Conor McGregor knockoff. That's what you are.
You know what? I'm better than Conor
Oh, wait,
McGregor.
hold
I
on,
fight
you know
big
what?
giant
You're not-
people.
you are-
Conor
you are
McGregor
better- you are
fights
better than Conor
140-pound, one of the little
I
ones.
guess you found your pot of gold first, right?
You know what? Yeah, I'll make all kind of 3 wishes. You're wearing all that gold around your necklace. What kind of wishes are you going to make with it? Is that real, by the way?
Here's the thing. You,
Robert.
and everybody else, you, Gooston, all of them, keep talking about the gold that's around my neck. Don't worry about what I wear around my neck. Worry about this fist that's going to be wrapping around your face.
Hey, how's your ankle feel?
You already know how that
It
feels.
hurts. You know, I'm getting better, little bit, day by day, with the grace and favor of the Lord and
Don't get
whatnot.
too
I've been
used to it.
restored. You know.
What's up,
Let me
SoCal
give
Will?
let me
What's
give
up, Karina Carter?
And let me give a shout out to my boy Freddie Helmet. Know what I'm saying? Havoc don't know what's coming. Hey, you remember when he said kick your ass?
What? No, I beat him. I beat Freddie Helmuth.
Yeah,
fair
you
and
cheated
square.
just like he cheated when you beat him.
I really don't remember. I got hit in the head a lot of times at that one. I remember getting German suplex for my sins.
And you need to
I was
shut your
trapped
mouth
on the
because
thing.
you know Helmet, that's the homie. So it might be 3 against 1 tonight. You never know.
Just because he's from LA, you know, solidarity. Okay.
matter
Don't talk
That's
bad
fine.
about Freddie Helmet. That's a good guy. And don't touch my mic, man. What you doing?
It's my mic, right? I paid for it. I'm trying to get your non-sidekick his voice into the.
and John,
but
how-
if
hey,
he's
how
the
are
one
you
to
able-
talk. Sorry.
How are you able
I'll let
to
the
pay
champ
for these
take
mics?
Well, all the money you generate.
There you
by
go,
people coming to
exactly.
see.
So that makes this my mic.
I don't see how. that makes it your mic.
I make the revenue, so it's mine.
Well, to be
brings in
fair,
the money?
well, he brings in a certain amount of money too.
Right? These microphones are mine. I've been here way longer than either one
Let
of
me
them.
explain something to you. Until we,
These are mine too.
He
Look
brought
at these.
no
You
money
shut your mouth.
In stereo.
Oh, what? These aren't rentals either. We own both of these. These belong to us. What?
Hey, he brought in the money and it went straight out the door because the fans want the
hey, let me tell you something. You know all those red baseball caps that you see in the crowd when we have a show? They're all here because of him. They're all here to make America great again. Now, personally, I'm not a big fan of them,
Hey,
right?
John,
But I am a fan.
Hey, John, you need to stop all that nonsense because you know who makes America great? The franchise players.
Yeah, I'm right.
Okay, you certainly make OCCW a little bit more profitable. I will agree.
We put OCCW on the map. That's what you need to understand.
How are they the franchise, by the way? They've been here for like 3 months or something like that together, and you've been here for like 5 years.
And within those 3 months, we reached a level of greatness that you'll never
I know,
experience.
you need to stop with all that
So-
jealousy, man. You know what I'm saying?
And you have
Just
how many
because you're a
pinfall
loser and we
victories
not-
there, Marcus Frey, with your level
Jealousy.
of greatness?
Someone wants me to sing. I was going to start singing.
Greatness, you're big zero.
You can't see
Hopefully,
the level I'm on.
you know.
Freddie Flores is saying, "Is that Sanford and Son?" That's what Freddie
Which one of
Flores
y'all's
is saying.
Lamont?
It's right down here.
Oh, yeah.
Lamont,
I saw
Elizabeth.
You tell Freddie, hey, to go burp the baby and read his kids a bedtime story and let the grown folks talk over here.
Yeah.
Tell him my lawn is getting a little long.
Hey, Chico, say hi to the man for me, huh?
Oh,
Hey, Freddie Flores is a hardworking individual. He's trying to put money on the table for us kids like everybody else and pays
so
his
he don't
taxes.
kick your ass. I get it.
and remember, he's Puerto Rican.
That's another thing, too. Why is he from
even though I
Puerto
don't
Rico?
like that, even though I don't like that bum Freddie Flores, I got money that says it's gonna kick your ass.
I will take that. I double that wager. I'm putting all the money on me. I'm going to win.
That's what you always doing, and then you end up losing.
Double up and double
Hey,
up.
you know
double
what?
up.
What have you been doing? You're supposed to be taking a little bit better care of this belt, champ. Looks like I'm going to have to invest some money and get it repaired because
I know because
it should be fixed by now. I'm going
it
to take
should be
care of that.
fixed.
Well, by the 24th, it better be a masterpiece.
Yeah.
Or someone's going to get a master ass whooping.
Okay,
you go.
fair enough.
Exactly.
Fair enough.
Why
I'll
do you
make
care what it looks like? You're never going to wear the stupid thing. This is as close as you're ever going to get to it. Good for you.
Relax.
Take
Don't
pictures
worry
with it
about
with
him.
him,
Don't
you
worry
know?
about him.
Like the dad. Does he push you on
He
the
only got
swings?
one
Is he a
leg,
good
you know what I
dad?
mean? He only
He a
got
good
one
daddy?
leg.
Damn.
He take you to your junior college football game?
You tell me, because he made you his little bitch on.
I had him
on the
beat
24th.
2
Did he
times.
really?
I've had him beat, if not for the little
Did he
people,
really?
if not for the midget
Yeah, exactly.
conventions trolling on
Exactly.
through.
Blame
I
somebody
would have
else.
had
Blame
this
somebody
beat.
else.
Remember it.
Kat, what song do you want to hear Othello sing? You're going to have to let us know. We're going to sing, but we want to hear the song. Sorry, keep going.
No, it's all right.
Okay,
I
so-
had Othello
because
beat.
this
You
song
had
is
me
getting
beat.
pretty old. The
You don't
song
have any
remains the
bars?
same.
You don't spit some bars?
Oh, no.
Okay, come on.
You were
I
there,
bet
you
you
were
can.
there at Yankee Doodle Damage when everybody got a chance to sing on karaoke. This man was amazing, by the way. I'll give you credit for that. Prince
I'm a
would
man
be
of many
proud.
hats.
Yes. Well, that hat fit specifically. Did you hear his version of Kiss by Tom Jones?
No,
Isn't it
what?
Tom Jones?
That's a prince.
No, we don't know. He never did that.
Oh,
He
sorry.
never
Prince.
did nothing like that.
Oh, it was amazing.
No, he
It was
never
amazing.
did nothing like that. You trying to make us look bad on this podcast?
What are you
We don't
talking
sing.
about? I sang a very good version of The Devil Went Down to Georgia.
Hey, we gangsters. We don't sing.
They boogie.
Well, what
That's right. Hey, that's,
Hey,
hey, you're not getting the crew though, but good looking out.
Come on, I'm out from the hood. Shit.
Yeah, the hood, yeah, the hard streets of Lake Forest. Sorry, yeah. All right, I grew up in Lake Forest, and I make no bones about it. I am not from the hood. I'm from the woods, not the wood, the woods. Man, I could skin a beaver pretty damn
You
quick.
about
You
to
know what
say
I'm
something
saying?
else.
All right. Okay, so that said, I want to go over a little bit about the card, and we had a couple of additions. First match we have is Drew Masters, and well, as of yet unnamed opponent. Let's,
Well, I hope that works out to his advantage. You know, God only knows. Is Pentagon coming? Are you finally opening up the paycheck a little bit?
You know what?
He likes karate. I like karate. He likes the devil. I like the devil. You know what I
got
mean?
you.
I want him to show up.
Fair enough. All right. What do you
White
guys?
devil.
What do you guys think of either? Pentagon versus Drew Masters, and I'm not saying that Pentagon is wrestling Drew Masters.
I got
I'm just
confidence
saying-
in Drew.
It don't matter who wrestles that little mama's boy. He's gonna lose just like he always does.
Exactly. If he even makes it
Mama's
to the damn
boy.
show.
Oh,
Exactly.
Hey, don't be. You guys, you know, you kind of. gave him trauma
His
by
mama
beating him
still
by the
picks out his
bathroom.
outfits, you know what I mean? I bet his mama picked out that ridiculous wrestling outfit that he wears too.
Yeah, I think he took one of her night coats and made it into a robe.
Fred Gabriel says it's gangsters don't dance, they boogie, not sing, you fools.
Havoc's talking about his trash now.
Okay, so let's go to
Oh yeah?
BA. Tell us about your match with Gusten Uberstud. Gusten Uberstud, he surprised a few people. He has a...
He surprised people by what? Getting his ass whooped by Heidi?
Yeah, I know. Come on.
That
let's
that
get
was
real.
surprising to you? Because
let's
it
get
wasn't to
real.
me. It was
He
expected.
can't even beat a girl, so you think he's gonna beat him?
Come on, man.
Why are you even talking about that clown?
Well, because
That's
he's
a
on the
waste
card.
of
He's wrestling
energy and a
Marcus.
waste of air.
That's it.
All you doing is just feeding my boy a
Seems
snack.
nice. Gusten Uberstud is the Uberstud. I've seen the singlet. I think he can match you.
What is it?
I don't know if you're gonna sword fight or
You're gonna
joust,
just thrust
but
all
something's
over
gonna
people?
happen
Well,
out there.
It wouldn't be. He comes from a long line of guys who shake their hips and wrestle hard. Alex Wright, Disco Inferno.
They're gonna make a Chinese finger trap there in the middle of the
And
ring.
what was their legacy?
You're talking about-
They were what? They were losers.
Okay.
So yeah, he's definitely keeping
He's
the
one of those
tradition
finely
alive.
tuned East German athletes.
He's
you
definitely
know?
keeping the tradition alive.
Okay. So clearly, you predict an easy victory.
It's gonna be a
over
beat
Gusten.
down. It's gonna be a beat down.
Okay. What do you think? What do you want to weigh in on that match?
You know, I've wrestled Marcus Frey. Marcus Frey's a tough son of a bitch. I think I like Marcus Frey over Uberstud. In all fairness to you, I hit you with every damn thing I could think of, and I beat him.
Including the feet
You know
on
what
the
I mean?
ropes.
But it was 20 goddamn difficult minutes. I'll tell you that
I'm gonna pull the
much.
tights and put my feet on the ropes deal too.
And I was not out of breath in those 20 minutes. For the record, I was
And
running
neither
around
was
at a good
I.
clip.
I could have whooped your ass for another 5-10 minutes.
Just
if
because I
wanted
don't run a 4.240 like some people and have an 87-inch vertical leap. I am athletic in my way. I have tendon strength.
Yeah, like can lift to
He's very
Remarkable
wiry.
tendon
Very
strength.
wiry.
I'm incredibly wiry.
he was very wiry after we took out that ankle.
Yeah.
Damn.
It'll grow back.
Flopping all
sure
over the
get
ring like a dead fish.
For real, we tested that tendon strength. with that
Me
guy.
versus Freddie. I'm a one-legged man in this ass-kicking contest on the 29th, but half of Azrael is still half amazing. Yeah. When I rule the world, you all imagine that. I'm speaking your language.
Okay, weigh on that match. Who's going to win that match, Marcus or Gusten? And don't be intimidated. These guys have to sign a non-aggression contract when they come in here.
A piece of cord.
Because I can't. A piece of cord. I can't pay for all this equipment getting busted up every week.
Like I said, I may be a ring announcer, but I'm the bull, and I'm bull for a reason.
All right.
It's going to be a tough-ass match. Believe me, I'm not trying to vote for any of these guys. I don't want to blow up his head or blow up Uber's head, but it's going to be a
It's
tough-ass
not
match.
about blowing up his about telling the truth. The
That's
truth
it.
is
Well,
he's
call it how you
gonna
see
run
it.
straight.
Well, the
through
truth
that
is, I see
WWE.
B.A. Marcus Frey beating that ass.
No, exactly.
See, only NFL games have ties. In the ring, goddammit, somebody's beating somebody.
Damn right.
All right, moving right along. Freddie Flores versus Azrael.
Oh, I got Freddie Flores, man.
Oh,
Please, Freddie
you are-
Flores, get rid of this moron. Please, wipe him off the face of this earth.
I mean, he's a tag champ for a reason. Held the belt a lot longer than this fool over here, so I'm sure he's gonna show him a thing or two when he gets.
We already softened him up for you, so just finish the job.
Are you paying Freddie Flores? He needs money. He needs to take the day off of work to be there on Saturday. Are you going to chip in?
We don't need to pay him. He's gonna come in and do the easy work.
Freddie Flores is going to get the ass whipping of all time on the
We already
29th.
did the
You
heavy
come in, I'm going
lifting.
to
All
run
you gotta do is
around.
just
I'm going to
listen.
beat his ass.
We already did the heavy lifting. We already fixed it dinner. All you gotta do is just show up to the table.
Yep.
Please finish this moron, Freddie Flores. Please, exactly, please.
You know, me limping, I can still outrun Flores. Let's go take a couple blocks around
So
the
you
building.
saying that? So you saying that you're gonna be a chicken and run? You're
I
not gonna
stick
fight?
and move. Stick and move, man. Stick and move.
Okay,
Float like a
yeah.
butterfly, sting like a bee.
Throw it
You
out
you
there
should
and
know
see
what
what
that
happens.
means. You should know how that works.
Okay.
And as the
who you
O's,
like in that match?
as the OCCW ring announcer, Freddie Flores has been disrespecting me a lot lately, throwing my neck and my little handkerchief out of the ring. So I'm gonna shout out this man's name as the winner, right next to Azrael.
Better say my name. I'm right here. Yeah.
Respect is earned, not just given. Remember that, Joey.
Yeah, exactly. It's a reason why they kicked your butt out the group.
Because I can't even go there. I don't want to go there.
Yeah,
it'll be another story. It'll be
got
another
rid of you
story.
for a
Believe me,
reason.
Exactly.
it's not my fault. I can outshine a lot of people in this fucking business.
I mean,
Hey,
I do believe once they got rid of you, what they got gold around their waist, right?
Yep.
I think that was
Okay.
a good business decision.
Also, just added last night. We have another match that we just added last night. We have Danny Limelight Rivera versus Mariachi Loco. Now, Danny Limelight Rivera has really made a name for himself, especially down in San Diego. He's a real high flyer. He's making some noise in the local scene, and Mariachi Loco, as we all know, had a fantastic match with you at Next Level. Who you like in that match? Tell us a little bit, some insight on that match.
Oh, Danny Limelight all the way, man. I'm tired of that Power Ranger too.
I mean, I'm surprised that silly putty got his ass back in the ring again.
It's just crazy how everybody thought that Mariachi Loco actually had a chance to take him out belt. He's really fast.
Maybe if it was a dancing competition, he would finish close second.
Yeah,
But in the ass whooping contest, I'm sorry, he got beat like everybody else.
exactly.
Didn't you punt him in the balls to beat him or something like that?
recall
That
that.
wasn't
I
exactly
recall
like
that. I
this
don't
goes
remember
1, 2, 3 with the big giant guy.
I hit him with
I
that
think that
assassination.
I think you were still back in the medical.
Didn't you?
Yeah.
I seen the tape since
used to- I
then
used to do a
though.
little boo-boo.
You kick him and I hear go hit the thing.
Accusations.
Rumor has
Accusations,
it
man.
That you kind of greased the ropes because
Greased the ropes.
early on in the match he fell off that top rope.
That's
It's
nerve.
called cocoa butter.
That's what we call nerve.
Not everybody perform the same when the lights are bright.
Exactly.
Okay.
When you going up against the Tower of Othello, your
Exactly.
nerves are gonna get to you.
The greatest 7-foot athlete out there. You better ask somebody.
And it's also called cocoa butter.
Okay. I don't know what that means, but so Danny Limelight Rivera and Mariachi Loco, you're taking Limelight.
Yeah, of course. Danny Limelight.
He's gonna be making his debut in OCCW. Mariachi Loco already has a lot of OCCW.
What a way to
fans.
make a debut.
Yep.
Fair enough.
Again, Limelight, hey, I'll soften them up for you. Finish the job.
Okay.
Mariachi Loco has my full confidence in this match. You know what I
Of course
mean?
he's going to go against the grain. He's a moron.
Mariachi Loco has like 50 years of wrestling experience as far as I can tell. I don't know how old the man
You always
is.
like to talk about years and years of experience. That just equates to your body is old as shit. You done taken an ass whooping and you keep getting back up to get another ass whooping.
And you've been a moron for about 15, 20 years, so I know you're professional at that.
Yep.
I have experience. I have training. I'm one of those well-trained people in this organization. Boy, howdy. You know what I mean? I've been falling from great heights for many, many years.
And falling from championship reigns too.
And
Why
you
do
know
you keep
what?
this
I
idiot around?
ripped a car in half.
Hold on. First of all, he's not an idiot. All right.
Yes, he's an idiot.
Let's go ahead and write an essay question right now. Let's find out.
No.
Tell me. Nope. Give me
Does
a
he got
pen.
some dirt
We're
on you?
gonna write
Does
down
he got some dirt on you?
No, there's no
Does he
dirt.
got some?
my
no
dissertation
Does he got some
thesis.
nasty?
What was the Civil
Does he
War
got some
about?
nasty
Let's come
footage of you when you was out drunk one night?
No,
Huh?
there's no dirt.
What does he have against you for you to keep this moron around?
I've made this organization a lot of money and brought us to prominence.
He has made a lot of
Prominence locally.
Well, let me see the receipts. So let me see the payroll or something. I need to see something. I know this
Look,
moron
look,
didn't make
I
no
used
money.
to look out and see 30 people. Now I see 300 people.
Yeah,
So
and you
something's
wanna
been
know
going
why?
well.
You want to know why?
Because of me.
Because you got franchise.
What do
That's
you
why
have to do with it? People don't even like you. They're saying boo earns.
Like you or
Hey,
not, they
boo
will respect
earns.
The only reason they like you is because we beat you into sympathy.
me. Exactly.
That's the only reason why they
they
like
don't
you.
like you. They feel sorry
There
for
you go. Could have said a better.
I hardly
hey,
think
coulda
that
said
that's
it better
true.
yourself.
A lot of people like my annex.
You can-
Tom
hey,
Dupre,
you give them
Russell
cheers.
Tiberius Russell.
Well, John, to answer your
Cheers.
question real quick, one word: loco.
Okay, so our
You would
esteemed-
expect it from a Steelers fan.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, but I'm not gonna hold that against him. All right.
Once you
Hey,
go
how about them
loco,
Browns?
Hey, what about them Raiders? What about them Raiders?
You be quiet. You wanna
Yeah.
keep your job. All right.
Hey, I can
listen,
find another
Wait a
one
minute.
real quick.
Yeah, you could probably play quarterback for the Raiders because Derek Carr sucks.
Hey, y'all can say whatever y'all want, but y'all can't say nothing about my Baltimore Ravens. We handle business.
Bandwagon. Anyway, let's go.
Bandwagon. Excuse me, bandwagon?
Next.
Oh, no.
Next.
Did you like them back when they were the Browns?
Of course I did.
He likes thugs like
so
Ray
you don't
Lewis.
like the Browns now, though.
Those not the real Browns.
Oh, well,
He likes thugs like Ray
so
Lewis.
are the
That's why they
Ravens the
blend.
Browns?
That's the
or are
only
they-
reason. Hey, listen, that's the only reason why I'm a Ravens fan is because they drafted Ray Lewis in '96. I was down
And
with
a
him when he
thug.
was after you.
He likes shooting people too.
He got away
No,
with it.
hey, listen, he didn't shoot nobody. Y'all need to learn the facts before y'all start accusing people of stuff.
All right. And OJ didn't do it either.
Yeah.
Well, he did it. You know, he did it.
I wasn't there.
He did it. He was just smart about getting off for
So
it.
I wasn't
No,
there.
he just had money. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody knows he did it.
Oh, you can open up another can of worms and people are going to be like,
HOCW, fuck him.
oh, by the way, I got that message that he sent you. All right.
Did apologize.
Anyway,
You
Where were we?
talking about the little whiny dude that was
yeah, exactly. Okay, let's go on. Okay, that takes us to Othello versus Mikey O'Shea. Now, wait a minute. Let's be fair, all right?
Pillsbury O'Shea.
Exactly. Pillsbury O'Shea.
Get out of here.
Yeah,
You know,
come on, man.
he and
Michael Button, get out of here.
he and I made a deal a few months back that we were going to get him in the best shape possible.
Oh, yeah?
You know, we were.
What shape is that? Round?
Round is his shape. He has the inertia. He's got the body weight advantage.
Steer is a great shape.
Michelin is a shape.
Michelin is not a shape.
Don't worry, Mike.
Michelin's a shape.
Hey, after I destroy
I
you,
said, we didn't complete my sentence. Michelin man.
Okay.
That's still not a shape.
You know how well padded that man is? Have you ever hit him? Do you know how hard you have to hit Mikey O'Shea? He's like wearing one of those giant combat suits. You could detonate a bomb in front of Mikey O'Shea, and he just keeps running and running after you.
Now, you've wrestled Mikey O'Shea once before, and like I said, I've gone on record several times saying that was the hardest hitting match.
see how I'm laughing. Hey, let me tell you something, Mikey. After I destroy you, you will be officially famous. And after I destroy you, don't worry, man. Listen, you still have a job because they're going to say that spot open for you on Celebrity Fitness.
That makes a lot of sense.
I'll call Krispy Kreme and let him know you're coming after the show.
Because there's no way in hell. There's no way in hell he's hanging with me. You better believe that. He ain't hanging with me.
Oh, man.
I'm the greatest thing to ever hit this business.
You know what? I will admit that one of the smartest moves I ever made owning this company was signing you to a long-term
Damn right
contract.
you did, because listen, you saw the bigger picture.
I did, and you know what?
That's why you smart and he's an idiot.
And you're going to see all this happen on September 29th.
American Legion
Move out of the way. Read the sign.
I didn't
J-Lo
know the
Jiu-Jitsu
adopted
Yeah.
How much?
Dello
81.
Jiu-Jitsu Training Center.
That is why I gotta pay you to fire this moron.
I'm good at numbers. I am a highly, valued member of this community.
Well, we'll talk because if you
Come
got
on, demote him, man. Demote him to like cleaning the podcast room or something.
I am gonna
He needs to be
burn
demoted.
you down like
should be
General
spraying
Sherman
down
burning
the
Atlanta.
microphones.
Yeah, have him park cars or something. You know.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely not putting him behind the wheel of another automobile. After the last time I did
Look,
that.
you
I
see that?
lose
He
my
can't even
tag
drive
team
a car. You know what I
championship.
mean?
Like, what is he good
Can't
for?
do nothing
That
right
Explain
there.
one thing that he's
Well,
good
he's
for.
a good
I have
wrestler.
pinfall victories in the company, jackass. Who have you ever been? You haven't been a damn person except follow him around. Go, money, champ, camp.
And when was the last
Scamp!
time? When was the last time you held a title?
I was tag team champions 2 times,
Hey, he
two
did-
times
hey,
more
you know
than
what?
you,
Good job.
and
Good
I
job.
have quite
Hey,
a few
guess
more
what? I'm just
victories than
starting
you.
out. I'm
What
just
have you
starting
won?
out.
Whose
I'm just
fault
starting
is
out. I'm
that?
still better than you.
And how many
That is
times have you
huge.
lost?
He's still a little woozy from when I put his head through that wall.
That did hurt, but I'm
I
still.
still, you know what? I've still got to pay that off. They haven't given me the estimate. You guys have, the two of you put together have cost me more money.
No, we've made you profits.
Real
People
quick-
I
came,
made you
they
profit.
buy
Yeah.
tickets to see the thing
I made you
happen.
profit.
All
If
the
we
things.
hadn't
I
done
made
so
you a
well
lot of
that
money.
night, I would have been pissed, right? For those of you who weren't there, this was
How
that
many
was
months ago was that?
like
It
6
was
months ago.
April, I believe.
April.
My memory's a little hazy of it
Which-
because
which-
my head flew
Which
through a
show is
goddamn
that?
wall.
Which show
And
is
who
that?
won that match?
And he won Second Amendment match in April.
There was a Second Amendment match, right? American Legion Post 716. We,
He
you
had
know,
access
it was
to
a
weapons
great.
and still couldn't beat me.
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
I was doing my best for you.
You know
I
what?
was trying to get you a new champion.
It was a hell of
and
a
I hit him
match.
with everything that wasn't nailed to the floor in that building.
including
You're
the,
welcome.
including the floor and the wall.
You're lucky I didn't go through their arcade machine. You know how expensive that would have
Do
been?
you know someone named Josh Zellman? Yeah, he says he'll be your I got cha back dude. Woo.
That's right.
All right. Okay.
It's one of his homies.
Ebonics. I dig it.
That's what it says.
No.
It got cha back.
I got it. I understand what it
Okay,
says.
Yeah,
sorry,
we understand what he's saying. It's
All
not
right,
for y'all to understand.
Okay, that's right. Fair enough. Like if it was in Spanish, you guys wouldn't know shit about it.
Hey, did you read Voodoo's comment? Did we forget? about
Voodoo?
some?
No. We haven't talked
Yeah.
about Voodoo and 10 Bears yet.
But he actually talks.
Why read his comment? I mean,
Damn.
I mean, you could probably read it with more emotion than he could as well.
But he did beat this idiot right here.
Voodoo Master is good.
You ain't
voodoo.
never living that one down.
Voodoo Master has lots of respect for Danny Moon.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I
Right.
did this, but you lost the
Okay, let's talk a little bit about the tag team.
Hey, that's like the Cleveland Browns. You don't lose to the Cleveland Browns.
Oh, you lost to the Cleveland Browns.
It was a tie, sir. It was a tie.
Hey, that's a loss.
definitely
Because
got
if
the
you're
win
going to
goal.
tie with the Cleveland Browns, I don't know
Y'all
what to
still
tell you.
lost. Raiders still lost.
I don't know what to tell you.
And here's the thing. You go up against the Rams, you going to lose too.
I'm gonna tell you, listen. When you have a season and you don't beat the Browns, boy, you're gonna be in for a long season.
I was gonna say how many trophies we have and how many you guys do. Thank
you. Know
you.
what? Yeah. mhm.
Thank you.
In any case.
Silence.
We talking about
6 trophies.
Let's keep going back.
6 trophies.
Let's keep going back to when we were good in yesteryear.
That's exactly what them Cowboys.
Days
said.
of yore.
And they wrestling.
You know, hey, we won a Super Bowl in '92. Half y'all weren't even alive the last time they won a Super Bowl. The Cowboys.
Oh, the Cowboys. Let's not talk about them. All right, the team of Voodoo and 10 Bears. Their opponents are to be announced as their former opponents had something come up. Now, the team of Voodoo and 10 Bears. Now, I know you guys don't have a lot, as you can see, don't have a lot of appreciation for Voodoo, but let's talk a little bit about his tag team partner, 10 Bears.
Hey, what's the point of 10 Bears? All right, I see one person. Where's the other 9?
No.
I mean, for real.
Crushing. I don't know how he's gonna come back from that brutal burn.
Really? Othello? Where's Iago? Is this Iago? Where's
I'm just saying,
Desdemona?
10 Bears.
You guys don't know what I'm talking about, do you? Yeah,
What kind of
okay.
name is that? I mean,
That's what he
10
saw
Bears
when he
is
took
his
the
Native
peyote. You
American
take the
Indian
peyote,
name.
you wander around in the desert, and whatever you see is what you get.
So he saw
I don't
10
know.
Bears?
I guess.
So I
That's
get it, so the
apparently-
other- so the other
I
nine, like-
went and I was
or like
Lightning
ghosts or
Thunder
something.
Sex Dragon.
So you telling me if
That is my
if I
Indian
pop
name.
some acid and walk outside and see a crazy dragon, you gonna call me crazy dragon?
No,
I call you a
would be
crackhead.
A-Dog or something like
I mean,
that.
for real. Like,
he knows a lot about
Dirty
us.
Toothless Hooker is not an Indian name.
I'm
being
pretty
Marcus
sure. Hey, I'm
Frank.
pretty sure. Hey, I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure he partied a lot on that ass.
Deranged crack whore is not an Indian name. Stumbled off.
y'all literally talking about taking hallucinogens. and
I've
walking
never
outside.
touched hallucinogens. All right, I don't appreciate.
Listen,
I don't approve or
if I
condone.
could tell 10 Bears anything, go solo.
10 Bears is who we should all be. He's forgiven Voodoo Master for betraying him like 6 times already.
And
10 Bears has been in 10 matches and he's been betrayed about 6 times, and he
we gonna
still
watch-
trusts.
And we gonna sit back and watch it all blow up in his face.
So basically, you saying that 10 Bears is that insecure girlfriend that keeps taking a bad boyfriend back.
No,
You don't know how. You don't know what Voodoo Masters are like when they're alone. I bet he's really nice to him when they're
All I can say is that 10 Bears is really over with the fans. The fans love 10 Bears. 10 Bears. There's just something about the guy that he brings some sort of charisma to the ring every time he wrestles.
And he's gonna drag his career down by tag teaming with Voodoo.
Yeah,
Come
exactly.
on, man.
Yeah, for real. Get rid of that dead weight. Stop trying to please these idiots out there, man.
I can
Think
see
about
10 Bears
yourself.
and VA Marcus Frey being tag teams. They're both big dudes. They'll take over the division.
He's got a little bit to go before he
Exactly, yeah, for real, man.
franchise level.
Complete makeover, you know what I'm saying?
You know what, Joey? Thanks for mentioning that because after Exodus, that sounds like might be a good matchup. You know,
These guys tag team.
no, not a tag team.
Versus
Put them
Voodoo
against each other.
Master and 10 Bears? Why do you hate Voodoo Master
No.
and 10 Bears?
No.
What did they ever do to you?
I'm talking about 10 Bears.
They're just trying to make a living in the business.
That would be a good match.
You're going to sacrifice 10 Bears?
In any case,
10
all
Bears
right,
is the
also
hero that
scheduled-
OCCW needs. I am the hero it deserves.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
Da-
Can you please
I like
send this
10
idiot
Bears.
back to special ed where he belongs?
I am very
There's
clever.
gotta be a short bus outside waiting.
Yeah,
for
come
him.
on.
No,
man.
there was, but he
College.
threw a chair through it. Remember?
Of course.
Yeah. And yeah, both were rentals. He threw a rental chair
Stop
to our
just
rental
buy
van.
things. Buy a
Yeah, I'm
chair.
not buying
How
these
expensive
things.
is a goddamn chair? Go to
He
Home
makes
Depot.
you
It's
money.
like $20.
Look at all the stuff
You want to
he
rent
destroyed. He talking about he makes me a lot of money.
$3 rental chairs?
That's what I mean. He's an
Every time you
idiot.
turn
Why do
around,
you keep him
You
around?
writing another check for him, but then you're saying he brings money in.
He
And
does.
then you have to spend it because he's a fucking idiot.
I make more than we spend.
Exactly.
I make more than we
Keep it around.
spend. Damn it! I fly through the wall. More people buy tickets. I gotta buy a new ring because I broke the ring a little. But then more people buy tickets.
Cut
I
your
get
losses.
thrown
Get
out of
rid of the
whatever.
loser.
You know.
Okay.
Cut
Okay.
your losses. Get rid of the loser.
All right, that's it. We also have Heidi scheduled to appear on the card. Again, a TBA opponent. Are you guys have any other shows coming up prior to that?
I'm on Destination 6 Saturday. I bet they got other
Destination 6,
stuff
that
to
is
do.
the Impact family, correct?
Yes, it
Out in
is. At their
Barstow?
building in Barstow.
Out in Barstow?
At 2531 Main Street.
And by the way, they are just watching right now. They just
Yes,
signed in.
and thank you. I have done like 16 promos for their show. You're welcome.
Yeah.
Hey, Destination 6. Hey, why don't you do the right thing and sign the franchise players?
No,
So we
no.
can come down
No.
there and take over your fed.
No,
You wasting your in-ring time on this.
Exactly. You wasting your money on this idiot. The money's right here.
you hire them. They're gonna steal all your video games. They're gonna steal all the liquor bottles out of the top thing. They're gonna have all their hoochies in the bedroom and the upstairs thing. And we're trying to run a family show here, by God.
And this idiot's going to destroy like 15 to 20 cars. We're going to put a hole through your wall. And hell, he's going to steal the video games.
Othello's gonna put the arcade machine under his shirt and walk out with it. You won't be able to stop him.
Well, you never know. They do got that WrestleMania the arcade game. You know, that was my favorite game. Yeah.
I might even go out there.
See?
Real, you know, they got the Royal Rumble on Sega Genesis.
Oh, yeah?
And hell, I might steal the video games. She right.
Hey, you know what?
Yeah, you can't trust him. Can't trust him.
Wow. Yeah, that's fair enough.
Hell of a 5-finger discount right
Yeah,
there.
that's right. So, okay, so you're at Destination 6, and your next match is the 29th at the post.
Yeah,
Or
29th.
at the
But you
training
know,
center.
you never know. We might show up at Destination 6, you know, to go put in some work. You know what
It's
I mean?
235 Main Street. I am corrected. I think he was wrong too. 235.
And they did respond saying, yes, come out.
Was he talking about these guys coming out of the closet or what?
He was talking about these guys right here. Right
Oh,
next to
come out to the show.
So we come out.
Just because he looks like he robbed, he might look like he robbed Liberace, but that don't mean that he's, you know, with the very gaudy with the neck display.
So hey, you tell them, throw us some competition, then we'll come out.
Well, this
Yeah, but
mission.
they're not. They're you guys. We need to talk. We have a contract, and I can't. All right, ladies and gentlemen,
Or they
for
can
the
come
Royal
down.
Ramble, for Orange County Championship Wrestling, for the champ Othello, the big fellow, for BA Marcus Frey.
Yes, for Azrael, the king of OCCW. You're the
No, you
champion.
idiot.
I am the god emperor.
And your
Use your
ring
government
announcer,
name.
Joey the Bull.
I hope all
Use
your
your
bumps
government name.
are in the
Moron.
ring.
We're signing out, folks.